We are prepared well. We, especially after most of our players having helped Uganda win the Sekafa, it added some of them who had not got this winning mentality, like Levita, who became a champion, is something it added to his game that now here he has to come here and be champion and have a responsibility to try to defend the league. So we are well prepared to try and wrestle back the Uganda Premier League. Naku is back. He started training. Senyon Sam is back. He started training. Nunda also started yesterday. Saddam has also started today. Mike returned. So, with the exception of those ones, of course, who you know have become perennial injury prone. The rest of the squad is back. Maybe Chiza, who has a growing problem, and Alan Okero, who has malaria. But the rest of the camp, we're okay. Every game that we face consumes 3 points. Meaning there's a challenge in front of us. So Mbarara City is another one, and we lost to them. A very good team, but I think it was a slight knock. Here tomorrow, I don't think they have a chance. They don't have a chance. Yes, they are going to compete and make it very hard for us, but in the end, we shall prevail. It has been our policy since we joined here that we mainly promote players from our development side, and already we are promoting 3, in Sunday, Opio, Alai, Ayela Dominic, and Arino Moses. Okay, we are not interested in bringing in players. What we have experienced, whenever we have brought in players, most of the players we brought in have not really helped solve the problems maybe we had, with the exception of maybe Seru Nkuma and Mike Mutiaba. But most of the others that we have recruited from outside have not really given us what we had expected of them. And we are closing shop in as far as that is concerned around Ugandan players here, because you end up, instead of them rectifying the problems, you end up preparing them. So why should you expend that energy of preparing them? You prepare then the other ones from our development side. So we have this young squad of ours now. We only have to extend their contracts, so that they start the club, because they are still young, and they have started their careers by winning. So now there is justification for the club to reward them by extending contracts and having juicy contracts, improved contracts in as far as remuneration is concerned. So that has been our policy, and that's what we are going to do. But don't you think he's going to be a fast steamer? I told you, all these players we brought in and we thought they will immediately solve our problem. That problem, of course, is scoring goals. He has not. And yes, what happens? We promote Sam Senyonjo, and France is the case. So he starts, and Anaku is back. So he's part of the whole setup, but we cannot look at him as the mainstay of the team. About extension of contracts, yes, we are going to extend contracts because all these boys were contracted in 2015 for 4 years. So all of them, Serwada, Magambo, Kelo, Poloto, that generation of players whom we hinged our project, we are going to extend their contracts. Okay? Don't paint a picture that because there's been this grapevine talk, Alan Okero, Chiza Mustafa, not willing to extend the contracts. Yes, we are going to present what we believe as a club for them. And these players that we have groomed to be confident, to make the right decisions, okay? So when we offer these contracts and possibly they are not happy with them, then we shall let them go.